what's winding up Josh?
So this is people being rude about Paul McCartney. Top of the list, your production team, seemingly, with that picture.
Yeah. It looks like there should be a dog's tail above that mouth.
Anybody else feel sick now?
Yeah, I feel quite strongly about this. It seems to have been a thing that's kind of happened in the last decade, that being half of the greatest songwriting partnership of all time, changing the face of popular music, changing the face of society, doesn't deem respect if you're a bit of a square 74-year-old. Like, he's 74. We're lucky he's not doing an advert for walk-in baths.
Do you listen to his more recent solo albums?
No, of course not.
Hold it. Is this a person being rude about Paul McCartney?
Right, I thought this might happen. I've made a list of the pros and cons of Paul McCartney.
Wow.
OK, so this is basically how the argument goes. So the pros, he was responsible for changing popular music forever. He wrote Hey Jude. He invented the concept album. He produced the greatest Glastonbury headline set ever while in his 60s. He wrote Blackbird. The Frog chorus was quite good. He took a decade of public abuse. He headlined Live Aid. He made it OK to be a vegetarian. He wrote Helter Skelter, Fall on the Hill, paperback writer Michelle, Eleanor Rigby, For No One, and Let It Be. Cons, he dyes his hair. I think Paul McCartney has achieved so much at such a young age that he should have a free pass to do whatever he wants. Isambard Kingdom Brunel, when he was old, no one was going, yeah, but what bridges has he built recently? You know, Alexander Fleming, no one said, but what did he follow penicillin with? Abraham Lincoln, no one said, what did he do good after whatever it was that he was meant to have done? And I'd say Paul McCartney is up there with the greatest people that has ever lived, and people are rude about him, and they shouldn't be.
But nobody criticises him for Eleanor Rigby or for all the early stuff. They criticise him for giving the evil eye to burgers. I mean, it's fine if he wants to be a vegetarian, just the rest of us are doing a public service by eating cows and keeping them off the road. So... think of the accidents there could be if I wasn't doing my bit, keeping the livestock back.
So you don't observe meat-free Mondays?
What is earth? I'm from Denmark, darling. What on earth is that?
This was his little blurb for it.
Please just log in pledge.meatfreemondays, or one word, .com. Pledge.meatfreemondays.com. 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 You can do it right now, please.
Wow! It's definitely not as good as his early work.
See, you say that's bad.
Yeah.
The first time I heard that, that was in my head for a week.
Have you met him?
No, I'd love to meet him.
I saw him at this thing, and I went over, and he went, oh, hello, Frank. And I thought, he knows my name. And then he said to his fiancée, this is a very famous British comedian, and I can't tell you how good I felt. And I was so pleased. And then someone went past with a tray of little bits of food, and I took a small burger off it and went like that, and he went... And I tried to put it back on, they're gone. I ended up, I held... You know when you're behind the bike shed having a smoke and the teacher... I held the burger behind my back like that, hoping that he might have forgotten about it.
Do you like his stuff? Do you like
Yeah, I mean, I loved the Beatles. We was at the NME Awards and he was there. And my partner is a massive Beatles fan, so I was like, you've got to tap him when he comes past. And he did stop and say hello, but that was about it.
I'm a bit disappointed that this has become me coming on to talk about how much I love Paul McCartney and then just hearing stories about how everyone else has met Paul McCartney.
There are some amazing Paul McCartney lookalikes around. Look at this woman.
Look at this.
God bless her. Can I say God bless her? I do not mock this this lovely old lady in her little Welsh home. But it has to be said that she does have more than a passing resemblance.
They certainly share a hairdresser, I think. That's fantastic.
And what about this woman?
That is him.
Wow.
He's allowed to relax if he wants to.
What do you Google if you want to find people who look astonishingly like Paul McCartney?
Exactly that.
Just that?
And it's so too sandy.